Well, guys, welcome back to this nonsense. I'm not known for pulling videos before I release them, but more information came to light, so I thought I will take this video down because it's not released yet. I will add on to it and then release it at 5 o'clock. And it's in regards to, you saw the thumbnail, Austin Triplett, aka CrookedCopMedia, and his arrest. And well, I guess let's just go into it. This is all allegedly from this news source by Ryan Johnston. So if you're looking to sue anyone, Austin, you'd be probably start with Ryan and then 17 ABC News, Fox 39, Eyewitness News. They would probably own your house. But we move on. So this was posted June 24th, 2025. Rockford, Illinois. Oh yeah, this is Austin Triplett. Say hi to Austin. So, Rockford police arrested Austin Triplett, 25, on weapons charges after he was accused of pulling a firearm on another man inside of a mobile gas station. On June 23rd, around 8:45 p.m., officers received reports of a man being disorderly inside of the mobile gas station on Rockton Avenue. The person who reported the incident told officials that the man with the gun left the scene on foot. Again, this is Austin. Say hi to Austin. I have something to pull up in regards to this bit. And this is from Troll Media Group because he covers Rockford Metro Press and CrookedCopMedia much more than I do. CrookedCopMedia left this on his, I'm assuming it was on Troll Media Group's post of Austin Triplett's mugshot. You must have hired the guy to jump me from behind because you already knew about it. First off, we're just going to go back to this. Does that look like the face of somebody that got jumped from behind? No, that looks like somebody who got jumped from the front. And he says he has the video. This is all allegedly, but it's hard to get jumped from behind if it looks like you got punched in the face. Again, that's just my opinion on the matter. So we're going to keep going. Triplett told authorities he was followed by another man inside the mobile, which resulted in the other man punching him multiple times. Triplett proceeded to point the gun, his firearm, at the alleged attacker, according to court records. So this is just what the court records say, not what I'm saying or what Ryan is saying. We're just quoting the court records. And it's funny because the police said the video surveillance confirmed Triplett's version of events, that the guy punched him several times. And if this is true, that would be hilarious that Triplett proceeded to point the firearm at him. And then that confirmed it. Triplett admitted to knowing that he had a suspended firearm owner's identification card. That'll come into play later. He was taken into custody and logged into the Winnebago County Jail after police found a loaded gun in his pocket. Dude, get a holster or a fanny pack, or I don't know, keep it in your prison wallet, whatever. Don't keep it in your pocket. Triplett is charged with possession of a firearm with a suspended FOID and aggravated unlawful possession of a loaded weapon without an FOID. All right, now let's jump into this. So we're going to go, because I don't want to say I'm good at manipulating people, because manipulating is a strong word, but I am a simple fisherman. I threw the bait out, sat there for literally 3 seconds, and he took the bait. So I simply asked, did you pull a gun, an illegal gun? If yes, your lawsuit would get tossed. Accurate. How was it illegal? We can go back. He had a suspended FOID. So yes, any gun in your possession at the time would be illegal. He says, I didn't pull the gun. I have it on video. It was stolen, which doesn't change that he had a gun in his possession that at the time he was unable and unlawfully possessing. So again, I asked him this, so did you have a gun you were not legally allowed to possess at the time? He says, I was allowed under the Second Amendment. So at this point, I'm under the impression that he's trying to go sovereign citizen to get out of this. And we all know that the First Amendment, Second Amendment, none of the amendments are absolute. And I just had to let him know that reporting on the fact that he got arrested for having an illegal firearm isn't grounds for a lawsuit and would cost him a lot of money. Like I said, Ryan, 17 ABC, 39 Fox would more than likely own whatever residence Austin has if he tried to sue them. And he said null and void under the Constitution, 10th Amendment, as well as Murdoch v. Pennsylvania. The 10th Amendment is exactly what gives the state the ability to make those laws. So you quoting the 10th Amendment makes me think that you've never read the 10th Amendment or the Constitution, as well as Murdoch v. Pennsylvania. Again, a typical sovereign citizen one where Murdoch v. Pennsylvania, 319 U.S. 105 from 1943 is a case in which The Supreme Court held that an ordinance requiring door-to-door salespeople, solicitors, to purchase a license was unconstitutional. Was an unconstitutional. I can't read. Was a unconstitutional tax on religious exercise. I've done this 5 times already. Hit the 10-minute mark, messed up, and had to start over. So I'm about done reading. Basically, they say that because this case, all gun laws are illegal, which isn't the case as per the Supreme Court. So there's that. I also want to go back to this because I accused him, so you're going to use the sovereign citizen defense. And I said, since he's going to skip over the 10th Amendment, I put die, but I meant dive further into sovereign citizen rhetoric and say you don't need a driver's license to drive either, which he still has not said anything, but people are now commenting on this because I shared it because I don't like this guy. Let me actually take this off of this. Oh, hey, how you doing? I'm going to look up one other thing because this, in my opinion, has a lot to do with this case and why I feel the way I do about it. So let's go back to the screen. It says right here, Triplett told authorities he was followed in by a man inside the mobile, which resulted in the other man punching him multiple times. So this guy and Rockford Metro Press are what I would call cry bullies, where their mouths and their actions will get them into situations that they cannot possibly come back from. Again, I would like to see the video, any photos from the outside of the mobile to see what started this incident, because to my knowledge, it rarely happens, and I doubt it would happen to this guy. A random person just follows you in a mobile and starts beating you for no reason. I'm going to go to something that was it him? It's this situation, but it's the longer situation. Yeah, I don't think he has it. I think Rockford Metro Press had it or deleted it, but we all covered it. It's its incident right here. CrookedCopMedia arrested with mom for assaulting officer. I don't know if he was arrested or if Rockford Metro Press was arrested. Basically, an officer came to their house to do some sort of arrest. If I have, again, this is going to be just off of the top of my head. I believe they were like popping tires of somebody's car. The officer came to talk to them and arrest them. And it was a female officer, a smaller one. So they thought in their infinite wisdom, let's get the whole house to jump this female officer. And this is the bully part. And then when the taser came out and one of them got tased, then they wanted to all play victim. Like, oh, you can't do that. Oh, why are you doing that? So they're cry bullies. So again, this is just me and my conspiracy theory. I'm thinking Austin, again, this guy right here, probably did something to this guy outside in the parking lot, across the street, wherever he came from, because he said he left on foot. So I don't know if he drove there and left his car there, but I think there's more to this story. I think there's something that happened down the street or whatever, where this guy said something or did something, and the guy came in wanting to cash that check, and his ass couldn't do anything about it. He said the gun was stolen from him too, which again, I think I covered this. That doesn't change the fact that you admitted to knowingly having a suspended FOID card, which means you couldn't have your gun. But yeah, I'm going to keep looking into this more and more because, again, I strongly dislike this guy. I hate him and Rockford Metro Press because they're scumbags. A little bit more. I'm going to try not to cover not sovereign citizens, frauditors as much because I find them like this. Anytime there's a little bit of transparency coming their way or a little bit of exposing them, making them look bad, they threaten to sue you. To my knowledge, it's hard to defame someone's character when your character is in the shitter to begin with, like Austin. So I don't want to cover them anymore because as soon as they get to this point, they get super, oh, I'm going to sue you. And it's not worth it because they're pussies, like flat out. But yeah, that's the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. It is what it is. Everybody have a good rest of your day, except for Granite Beast. You can go fuck yourself.